Fucking Christ.
I'm not gonna use nicknames this time. Should I use nicknames or just
Shut up, burnt cheese.
Okay.
Friend A.
All right.
You know that wasn't established since we had to re-record.
Hey guys,
Beautiful.
welcome to AnimuPodcast. I'm Super, your host, and we have significantly less people here. Grilled Cheese has been demoted to burnt cheese, but then he was also demoted to friend A. And of course, that all of his allies were slain, slaughtered. Their parts were used for a rating system. They're not on the show anymore, just for this episode.
Playing Monster Hunter.
But, they're playing Monster Hunter. We have with us today Ishkamo, friend A, formerly known as Grilled Cheese.
Jeez.
Kermy Wormy are all here today to review the episodes 13 through 18 of Karakuri Circus and the first 6 episodes of Your Lie in April, correct?
Yes, sir.
Shit.
All right, friends B.
Fucking shit.
So, friends B, since you got so much to say, what did you think about the episodes?
Which ones? Which set are we doing first?
Which set?
Let's talk about Karakuri. We've got a lot to say about it. I feel like.
I got sad.
It's not like I got it. Okay, the episodes were fine. Let me just go ahead and start off with saying they were fine. They weren't what we've been experiencing, like I guess action wise and story wise. It's just gotten a little bit more twisted. Especially with the whole monster thing, like the Narumi thing. That's hitting out like straightforward and junk. Like I think I can understand it, but
yeah, except
the
for the fact
monster
that you
thing.
attacked Shirogane.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, I'm out of control. I don't remember things. And he just goes straight forward and attacks it. And if you watch it, that episode, after that he just walks away with 2 legs on the beach. Like he has 2 regular legs. Not like we didn't see last episode that he has 1 leg that's like a wheel type thing. Like he
Also,
can
his
roll
hair's
on it.
black again.
Yeah. Inconsistencies.
No. So much,
But-
like... Keep going. Okay.
Nah, man.
I was saying, like, just so much stuff happens off screen that, like, led to me feeling like there were a lot of inconsistencies. End of episode 13, Narumi's got all of his limbs. Sure, they're, like, crystallizing, but, like, they're there. Start of episode 14, the doctor is, like, bleeding out. He's dying because he got hit by one of Pantalooni's attacks, right? And Narumi has a bunch of puppet legs now, right? And when he goes to kill Shirogane, he chooses to attack her because someone told him off screen. We'll talk about the puppet dick in a second. Don't worry. Someone told him off screen that Shirogane was the real Francois, which the real Francois, bruh.
She has such a confusing backstory. Me and Ishkamo, this is friend A. Me and Ishkamo, we're like theorizing that there's like 3 different Francines. There's the doll Francine who was made first, and the second doll Francine who was sitting on the chair. Then there's the other doll Francine who made doll Francine second, and then there's Francois, the actual Francine. At least that's what we're thinking, because like in the flashback, it's never really announced, according to Ishkamo, because I couldn't finish watching the flashback because it sucked hardcore. But anyways, according to
Angelina.
No, man. No, man. According to the flashback, they never fully say that she's a puppet, but she keeps talking about being dismantled. Like she wants to find Angelina and get dismantled and some junk like that. So I was like,
she is a puppet.
oh, okay. So now she's a puppet.
Yeah, she was a puppet. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Shoot.
They like opened her up and everything.
Okay, so now there's like, what about the other Francine? The other puppet Francine?
That
that
was
they
like
used
a
against the other
figurehead.
puppets. Oh no.
Hold up, wait. If Guy knew what happened to the real doll Francine, then why did Lucille go on that suicide mission to kill the fake doll Francine?
That's
Like,
a mighty confusing one. Did Guy know?
well, I mean, of course, it looks like,
Because she died in a well, right?
Yeah.
yeah, but like, why didn't he tell anyone?
Fair. No. It feels like Guy. See, it would make sense if Guy and um Eleanor like had like left the Shirogane entirely and like
Mhm.
were doing their whole thing consistently. But like we know the guy was back with Lucille for a while
Mm-hmm.
because of Narumi's second origin. So yeah, that doesn't really make a lot of sense to me.
Something should have been said.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lack of
Guy is
communication.
a dick.
He is.
He's a big dick.
But I'm
Something.
still wondering why Narmi, if Narmi has one or doesn't have one.
Speaking of
Speakers.
dicks, puppet
And
dick.
which puppets would it belong to?
Oh, dude.
We get just like a couple parts from Mamba, like the end of Mamba's tail
Has to be.
or something.
He just slapped that bitch together with some super glue.
Or
Just
Yeah,
call
duct
it a
tape.
day.
one of
Duct
those
tape.
fucking snake fangs hanging out.
Oh. Oh, no. Ooh, it's so cool. Ready for action.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Oh
Right,
man,
right,
come
right.
on. You gotta talk, bro. What
Yeah,
do
bro, you can't be
Oh.
like Chris.
Tell me things.
All I can say is that I just read up on the explanation of the Francine thing, and it doesn't have spoilers, but I'm not going to say it either way.
Well, somebody's up to episode 20.
Yeah, I wonder who's up to episode 20. I wonder who's
Well, I
Yeah.
thought that's what we had to watch.
No.
Because it's increments of 5. It was 5. Then
Oh, we
10,
started on episode 13.
is
Hey,
6.
we were doing that for Your Lie in April, not this one.
Yeah.
It lines up evenly with 6. Not like 6-5, 6-5.
Oh, well, either way, no matter how far I got, I was unable to understand it myself. But like oh my god. Look, man, favorite puppet that showed up had to be Olsen for some reason. That dude was a fucking psychopath and it was stupid. I don't know how those two Sharingan freaking died for him. All he had to do was hit the little horses that were on the poles. The trap room was cool. I think when they had to like end up fighting each other, but freaking Army knocked out the lady who didn't care about anything, and then the other two almost fought him, but he said go ahead, and he saved everyone from the spikes. Big medicine ballroom that was like in the middle of the entire fight that wasn't touched at all.
And it blew up at the end, and she was still inside.
I don't understand how some of these
So
set
pissed.
pieces like will work. The capsule core pass. My
Lucille
God.
was cool until she started being dumb and just didn't kill the 4
Right?
things that were just sitting there. And then none of this got me cleaned it up, which made them have to kill themselves for no reason. Like
Guys.
Mamba, who could have killed the puppet just by biting her instead of biting him, then to bite her. I don't understand, but I'm not.
It was
Suicide
supposed to
pact.
be kinky. They had to keep it from being kinky.
I'm not even going to speak on the flashback. I don't understand anything. I guess Guy is still cool. Guy and Olympia are still cool, but confusing and dumb. But
What?
They're cool but confusing and dumb. Alright.
and that's it. I guess the soundtrack is still keeping up, and the designs are still keeping up.
Right, that new theme song though.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
finally pieced together the animation. I was like, it's perfect now.
It's a banger.
I know the characters in it.
Yeah,
Like,
the 3 new puppets that Basra has that he
no,
flew off
his name
without.
isn't Monster. No.
Or
Say it. What's his name?
Uh,
Tell me his
shit,
name. You
shit
can't even
is
say.
shit.
No, you can't even say it.
I can't.
but he
I
flew off
can't.
without him. He did. He
I'll
didn't take the
remember
cases with. He picked up the jack-o'-lantern, flew off without the other 2.
He didn't even go back.
No, he kept the little bug inside of his jacket shirt.
No, the Griffin. Yeah,
Yeah.
he kept the Griffin, but he didn't keep Mr. Swiggles or whatever the pirate's name was, and
Yeah.
the other one.
The big one.
It's Swiggles. I actually don't remember what the pirate's name was. But
Mm.
oh boy. Chris said, "Wait, are you?" Silent said, "Wait, are y'all recording?" We're
No,
not.
it's
So it doesn't
Harrison
matter.
already.
We're totally not recording.
So I've actually got like 2 notes written down, right, of stuff I noticed in Karakuri Circus. Like the new theme song, that's fine. That's one of the points, right? But like, I don't. Is Narumi's like losing parts just gonna be a thing? Is he gonna end out the show without a body?
Hey,
I'm
man.
pretty sure.
He's gonna end up being Mashra's
Dick,
new
so I wouldn't
puppet.
put it past the creator.
That's why.
New puppet. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh, is he
Soon.
gonna like take over the Midnight Circus?
Hmm.
Live long enough to see himself become the villain? Is that what's gonna happen?
You know, that would be saucy. I fuck with that.
Would be nice.
I feel like Masaru might do that, honestly. Cause like they're
Masaru.
running the whole like reincarnation thing, and if Masaru's grandfather like inherited the will of the brother who like also loved Francine, is that what the original person's name was?
Yeah.
Yeah, if Masaru's grandfather inherited the will of the younger brother who also fell in love with Francine, who literally is just Eleanor, but go back a few hundred years, right, into Eleanor, then Masaru essentially grows up to be the younger brother who goes, "You lied to me, older brother. I loved her first," and ends up kidnapping Eleanor and going batshit crazy. Or something like that. I think, but it would be like a neat little I guess twist of fate, as it seems, where like history doesn't repeat itself. Instead, Narumi ends up being the crazy one who kidnaps her and runs off and ends up with starting a midnight circus or something like that. I couldn't tell
He
you.
looks like he's going crazy already.
Right?
It's not the same guy.
Narumi.
Oh, Narumi? Oh, yeah.
He's
Dude,
definitely
seeing
going
those
crazy.
kids. Seeing those kids.
That's
That's-
messed him up.
That'll
That's
do
his
it.
drive. That's his drive now. He doesn't like the disease himself. He don't want all those kids down there. There's a whole sub-level of kids not dying. He want to get rid of this stuff, but
He's got to save those chillins.
Save those chitlins,
It
man.
doesn't seem like there's a real answer to Zonapha,
Mhm.
Zonapha syndrome.
at least right now.
I feel
I'm
like
not-
the show's running kind of dry. At
You
the,
know
point,
the show?
at the point where like an old man sitting inside of his lair says, Francine actually made it to Japan and then inhabited the body of a baby by the name of Eleanor, who's living there now as a Shirogane. Like at the point where like dolls are transferring their minds into people, I would have
Ew.
given up.
Yeah, honestly, though.
Would have lost the trail right there.
See you kids later.
Like at the point where it just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Hmm.
Because I guess the story hasn't made a lot of sense so far, right? That's kind of like the way it is, but
Up until the first flashback, everything was cool.
right?
Pretty sure it's gonna clean up soon. I hope.
I mean, since I'm on episode 20, we still got 16 episodes before it's got to.
Yeah, it's gotta pull
There's no
shit
way.
together. Pull yourself together.
I feel like all my complaints, the same thing I said last week, was like all my complaints from the first 6 episodes are like back again, back at me, just more emphasized, and that's basically my same final verdict from this week. Like,
I give it
Nice.
7.5 puppet limbs. Puppet parts.
I give it one leg with wheels on it.
That transformed into a regular leg when it walked away on the beach. Jeez. Okay. I give it Harlequin's arm, but it's not old because they made it in that old era. That's it.
Wait, did anyone ever talk about how their like hair is just changing colors from here and there? Yeah.
Frequently.
Honestly,
It's like-
really
Yeah.
just one of these, right? All the other ones have like pretty consistent hair color.
Yeah, and then Masura's was like changing. It was changing to silver, which made sense because he had Aquavita and blood, and he was also getting the puppet
We
parts, I
didn't-
guess. But then when he got back to the beach, his arms were bandaged up, so I thought that the bandages were covering up the puppet limbs, which is weird because I didn't see like the little rollerblades being covered up or anything.
Oh,
And his
you
hair was
know,
back. Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean it's happened to other Shirigami too, but
Really?
yeah, in the flashback, I think it was. Wasn't Angela's hair black, or is that like a cap or something?
Angelina?
Yeah, Angelina's hair, wasn't it black for a bit?
She was wearing a wig.
Okay.
You talking about
but
when she was in the brothel?
yeah.
Yeah, she was wearing a wig.
Okay. It's happened to someone else. I just don't remember who it was, but it happened to someone else too.
Also, can we talk about Masaru and his granddad for a minute? Holy fuck.
His granddad is just in the freaking regeneration chamber.
Yeah, half a body. First of all, big shocker. What happened to this man? And he's still alive. Okay.
Fuck big bodied, we half bodied.
Second of all, the brain swap was the most freaky shit I've ever heard in any anime. That is super surprising. I didn't even think it would go that far.
With the method of brain swap, like, I'd completely believe it. But what method is there to brain swap? And they start this in flashback to explain how he got brain swapped, right? And all this is
Yeah.
about Angelina,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
right? Which I don't know, doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Doesn't make a lot of sense to you.
My
Do you
brain.
guys- Do you guys think this is one of those animes where it's like a long, drawn-out plot throughout the entire series, and all of the plot holes are just like filled because of this insane plot by an evil, the main antagonist?
You mean like Black Zetsu?
Yeah,
that what
pretty
you're
much.
talking about?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh my
Somebody
gosh.
comes at the very end. It was like, yeah, it was all.
Overcomplicate.
Yeah, just
You thought
overcomplicate
you couldn't
everything. Like,
understand it, but it was me, Dio, all along.
Kono wa D. But yeah, no. I think you're right, man. I think you're right, Harrison. It's convoluted, but there's a silver lining. His dad takes over or something.
yeah. I swear,
I
it's
think-
one of those guys. I swear, man.
The flashback, I think, will continue for another episode, maybe. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be real confused. So I'm looking at you, Karakuri. I don't know who like made you, but I might have to see them about something.
Right. Can we also talk about the manga? When was the manga is really good? I'm gonna say it. Manga's good.
Oh yeah.
I think the art is like incredible, and then like the story just like follows. Oh my god, it's to the T. But like that whole rescue Masaru arc All the visuals in that were top tier. Top
Ooh.
tier. Gotta go read it. I suggest it. I recommend it.
Where do you
I-
read it at?
Oh, it was written in the 90s, actually.
Yeah.
Late 90s to early 2000s. I thought it was like
Yeah.
the 80s, bro. I thought this was older.
Where do I read it?
Yeah,
Well, illegally, of
of
course.
course. Of course, sir.
Off of an application. I read it off of an app on my phone, but I
Oh,
don't have a
alright,
specific
alright.
website.
I find it in my local library.
Of course.
Of
Some-
course.
Let's talk about cut out the ill from that, bro.
Illegal.
Make it a
Legally.
healthy legally.
Legally,
Get sick. Get rid of the ill.
Joseph,
Ew.
are you serious?
No, I'm
Cool.
capping. Let's talk about your
Gotcha.
lie in April. You lied.
July and August.
It
You
wasn't April.
lied. It
Why you
was
lying to me?
freaking May or July, whatever. It was not spring.
It
Oh.
wasn't
It was
April,
not springtime.
Subaki. Do you not tell that boy is in high school? It wasn't April.
They still have classes.
You're baseball captain. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
Dude, you went back to your middle school.
Come on,
Look,
man.
bro. Come on, man.
Come on, man.
I swear.
How fresh.
But hold on though. She's actually a pretty good character. I actually like
Tsubaki?
her. The girl.
No, I love Subaki.
She's
Yeah, bro.
the best. She might be my favorite character because all the other ones suck. Ooh, I'm trapped under my mom's pressure because she wants me to be classical. Ooh, I'm dying.
I don't
And-
care. Go play music. Best girl 2020.
Violin.
Violin. Go
You
play
choose
music.
the most competitive instrument to make a career out of. Okay. And you're
Could
never
you stop
mind.
being heartless music students for a second? Like,
No.
No. you guys.
No.
I just found
Stop
the
playing in the
PNG.
middle of a performance.
Stop playing in the middle of a
Subaki.
performance. You're
It's like
fired.
a freaking demon.
You're fired. If you're an accompanist and you just sit down and
Stop.
start crying your eyes out, guess what? You're fired. You're not
She
getting
would-
paid. No
she
money.
would have immediately been disqualified.
Not even immediately. She would have been disqualified before he even started crying. It would have been not cute.
She should have just walked up the stage. I don't
Yeah,
have
pretty
time for
much.
dead weight.
Basically,
Jesus Christ,
Oh
man.
my
Like-
god.
the music world does not work like this.
It does not. Fucking liars, all of
You get raped. You get raped, and it is not cute.
hardcore. If you mess up, it's over, dude. Like,
It's done.
especially in a competition, they know the piece inside and out first of all, and then they write down whatever you mess up on immediately.
Exactly.
And
Your introduction is everything. If you're like
everything.
iffy on that, like that guy that's like all stingy and stuff about the company. This is a classical competition.
That's him.
X immediately.
Immediately.
X
Yeah.
X X 10 tests.
Lost
You're
all track of what is going on.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
I thought they were trying to impersonate the judges, but now they're crapping on the judges as the judges.
Hey man, it's just a musical rant, man.
Just let us be music students for a second, okay?
Let's no. It's fine. Let's start from the beginning.
All right. I'd like to apologize for my outburst.
Let's start from the beginning. Joe, aka Super, take it away.
I'm not gonna lie. The show started out boring. No, it did start out boring. I like the end of episode 1 a lot, with all the kids and the little girl dancing on top of that little playground where they belong. You want to have fun playing music? I'm not allowed to say this because I'm not a musician. Never mind. Somebody else finish it.
What were you gonna
No,
say?
man.
I was gonna say something along the lines: if you want to have fun playing music, you can stay on the playground playing your harmonic. What was it called? Symphonica.
Oh my
Symphonica,
god.
yes, and also,
Yes.
also, shut the fuck up.
No.
That was the piggybacking off of that rant there. But
What's
we
it?
got, like our cast of main characters here. We've got Watson the pimp.
Hey.
We got Tsubaki, the baseball girl, who is a really cool person. I like Tsubaki.
The best character.
Right?
She's a scary.
We got what's the girl, the one who's gonna Kaori, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kaori is the dying girl from being Earl and the dying girl. No,
Wait,
she
what's
just
her
goes
name?
by
Oh,
Kaoru.
Kaoru.
Kaoru? Kao-chan, I don't know. Let's just call it Cal.
Violin girl.
Violin.
Lindsay Sterling.
Oh my god.
And we got our main character, who, by the way, I really like that character introduction.
Right, it's friend
Like,
A, also
visually,
known as burnt cheese.
that visual character introduction. He's lying on the ground in the music room with his head bleeding out, surrounded by cheese. Like visually, that's gold.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I like that image.
it has a lot of that anime has a lot of good visuals, at least for what I've seen so far.
For sure.
Yeah.
I think
I
it's
like
gonna get a little bit better.
I like the his hands when he's playing the piano. I don't know why, but they kind of stand out.
Yeah,
CGA. I don't even think they're pressing the right key. What is he doing?
I'll tell you what he's doing. He stopped playing in the middle of the performance.
Look, hands are hard enough to draw in the first place. And
They are.
animating hands on top of that.
Oh gosh.
It's probably not something anybody wants to do, even if they want to tell the story about piano.
Thank you for doing something we would never do.
Right? Let me just say that.
But yeah, the character. What's the main dude's name again? It's been like a week.
I don't know. They always say it like 80 times an episode. And
Right?
I already don't even understand it.
Talking about how great Tsubaki is. Tsubaki says it's the most. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, hold on. But nah, whatever the main character is, his backstory. Oh,
whatever his name is.
It's kind of like yet unrevealed, isn't it? Kosei.
Yeah.
Kosei.
It is.
Yeah.
I looked up the characters, and in this list, he's not even in here.
Yeah, he's not even. Yeah, I'm on the same page as. I can't do that. Ah,
Well,
the nickname.
He was born not to exist.
Friend A. Like refer to him as Friend A because now Grilled Cheese is Friend A. So
That's true.
what do we got? His name's Kosei.
Yeah.
So
His piano backstory though, like with his mom, he was like his mom put like crazy pressure on him or something like that. And it causes him to go underwater with his mind, and he can't hear anything anymore. So that's why I guess his mom wanted him to become a crazy classical pianist, and then like after a while he just lost interest because he couldn't hear anything, and then they all remember him as some little what was up.
Sorry, what do you expect? They're Japanese. Of course she wants her son to be a pianist.
Of course.
like,
What about violin?
well, we can't say this up without Pink here, bro.
Huh?
We can't say this up without Pink here, please.
Oh.
Wait, can't he play piano?
I don't know actually.
A little bit. I
I know
heard
he
him
like.
playing Golden Wind or something like that.
Oh my god. I know he messed around on mine a little bit, but like not much.
Oh wow, he got down.
He got down and dirty in my room.
Just
Mm-hmm.
Kosei. Man, Kosei Arima and his backstory. So what do you think about it? So
What do I think
like
about the
what about-
backstory?
Yeah.
It's like it's not. I wouldn't say typical because like he loses his actual hearing when he plays piano, but like there are tons of kids whose parents pressure them that hard, and I'm not saying he's weak because of it, but there's some people who endure it. But I don't particularly enjoy hearing about it that much, and I hope he can fix it. But it seems like the blonde-haired girl is the key to getting his music skills back or something. Sounds like a Kingdom Hearts plot.
Sounds like
Yeah.
a hard spot. You can't hear the keys anymore.
Can't hear the light.
I'm pretty
What?
sure. I don't know what the flashbacks like. Didn't he say at one point his mom's not like alive anymore?
Yeah, she died.
Yeah, she died. That's
So
why.
she like pressured him, then kicked the bucket or something.
She died. Then he freaked out in that competition where he had the box under his feet.
Oh yeah, he was too small to reach the pedal.
Right. And then 2 years later, that's him now.
Okay.
And now he's
Yeah, he played.
Yeah, he can't
I
play
think he
piano.
was like. I think he was like, yeah, I played piano for my mom because she wanted me to, or something like that.
Yeah,
and I think he
basically.
knew she was dying or something, so he had to do that.
Well, I mean, she was wheelchair bound for like the rest of her life, so
Oh yeah,
makes sense.
I guess it was coming. Let's talk about something more positive. There's not a lot of actual like, positive.
Like
things
what?
happening.
It's only gonna get more depressing from here.
Right?
you
on
mean
out.
that one girl that almost died? The one girl who's dying as we speak.
Oh, Calorie?
Yeah.
Calorie? Yeah. Bro, she's out, man. She collapsed, and then I saw like one of the most gorgeous animated sequences I've seen in a long time. Can I talk about it? Episode
Yes.
5. Let's forget about the collapsing girl for a second. Episode 5 was animated gorgeously, bro.
Yes.
Like that little opening sequence with the jumping off with the bridge jumping when they were kids.
Oh
I
yeah.
love that scene so much.
That's so good.
It's beautiful. It has its moments, man. This anime has its moments, but I don't see it that way anymore. Harrison has convinced me through a musical standpoint that the show is getting worse.
The show.
Also, it did like a sort of thing after I think around like the end of episode 6, where there's like a trend of any anime that involves any kind of like competition doing a very sports anime like thing, where it just becomes a tournament arc. They introduce new rivals like in the background, and then like you're gonna have a competition. And
No, these are old
gonna
rivals,
show up
dude.
at the start of it. You introduce old rivals. You introduce like people who we haven't seen on screen before. Let's say that, right? We haven't seen them on screen before. They show up. They say something ominous about the competition that's coming up, and then at the start of the competition, they introduce themselves to you, and you watch like all of their matches in the competition and all of the main characters' matches in the competition because it extends the runtime, right? But also it builds up hype. You get a little bit of everybody's perspective, so like you don't know who to root for. Very sports anime, like sports animes are just tournament arcs. What I'm trying to say is like the key to any like anime that involves doing something. No, Hajime no Ippo is like one of my favorite mangas, and I know there's just a tournament arc, right?
Yeah.
I'm like acknowledging this right here.
Oh
But
my gosh.
like it's just there's like a trend of any anime that involves something sort of mundane, but like if somebody has to compete, then it's gonna become like a sports anime right there. And any of you guys watched what's it called? Carol and Tuesday?
No.
Sports anime
Nope.
tournament arc right there. It's actually about two girls who want to start a music career, but it's a sports anime.
Oh.
What?
It's just like the way that the writing's handled. Like it hits like the same story beats that you see over and over and over again. Where like you meet a rival who's gonna foil the main character, and then you meet like a bunch of new rivals before a tournament starts, and you watch all of them progress through the tournament and drop out at some places and come up, and I don't know. If you can
Sounds
like
like we need
visualize
a
it,
training montage.
there can't
That's
be
what
training
we
montages.
that's what
That's
we
like
need right about now.
there's probably gonna be one of those in July and April. Like give it next episode training montage. I'm calling it right now. Episode 7.
You're calling it?
Y'all come back.
But
to me.
wasn't episode 5 like the training montage? Wait, no, it was episode 6. We were in the piano room.
Was he?
They were
Oh, shit, that
playing.
was a training montage, I guess.
Wait, no, that was for.
That was
no,
before the tournament, before the competition, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He was playing it. He was playing it, listening to himself, playing it, listening to himself over and over again, like all day.
Yeah.
That was like
That was kind of a flashback, though, wasn't it?
when he was working with Cowrie.
Yeah.
Technically, yeah, because in the next scene, they were like, she handed him the book and Chuck. And,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he was listening to it without music, because the music was pasted up all around the room and stuff.
Mhm.
But then he actually got the music.
Oh.
So my prediction still stands. We're getting a training montage, episode 7.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Can't wait to hear.
I'm done.
Can't wait to hear them play the same piece over and over again. The judges say something different, even though that's the basis of a competition. In animation form, is not that pleasant.
Hey, burnt cheese.
Huh?
Can we talk for a second? How all of the violinists are musically the same violinist?
Tone deaf. Yes, we can.
They're all
They are.
the same person.
Violinists.
They're just
They're-
performing it slightly differently every single time.
Yeah, and then one of them like gets off sync with the piano.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, it's on purpose, so it's okay."
And then Kaori comes on and they're like, okay, now I can take this seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And then they play it well.
Which I mean, like it's anime production. I feel like money wise, that's all they can do.
Yeah.
Of
Also,
course. But
I'm gonna let y'all talk your music. Y'all go. I'm sorry.
I want.
that's all I had to say about that.
I want some more color, man. In the music. That's about it.
Oh, I was about to say, there's enough color in the anime to go
A
around.
whole lot of color in the visuals, and it's like
Hey man, just watch No Game No Life.
it's not even like easier.
My
color,
eyes
it's like
bleed. Jeez.
Sidetrack though, I did go back and watch No Game again because for some reason I wanted to go back and watch it again. I don't know. I feel like I judged it too hard or something.
That was
But-
your season 2 experience right there, wasn't it?
I was like, I feel like I judged this series too hard. I'm gonna go watch it again. And it was, of course, still the same, but it wasn't as bad. But yeah, that's
Quite
my
pleasant.
Ratings once submitted are final.
You've already given your organs.
You're already giving your organs.
Wait, what did you
What did
think?
you think of Yeah, what did you think of your lie in April? Of You Lied.
I know you're lying to me.
Well, me? Oh. I think it was. I mean, what do I say that no one else has said other than it good, go watch because it's sad?
Actually, Burnt Cheese said it bad cause sad. Go watch. But
The only question is, only one of the characters are explained as to why their parents are nowhere in sight. Other than that,
Oh yeah.
Where
They,
did they
like-
get money?
His mom showed up for like 1 second. Yeah, her mom showed up for like 1
her
second.
mom showed up
She was
for a
like,
sec.
she was like, "Oh, where's Kosei? Is he playing the piano?" She was like, "Yeah," but she was
No.
listening hardcore.
I got a crush on him. Okay. Yeah, I got a little crush on him. But
But the other girls in his house wearing his baggy clothes. Oh no.
Yeah, I guess the show has nice little subtle hints as to what's happening here and there, like when Kosei's actually bleeding when he gets hit by anything, and it goes back to her explaining that she's anemic, which means lack of blood, but Kosei like bleeds the entire time.
Bruh.
Other stuff. I mean, colors.
Bruh.
I like looking at it. Everything. I like the whole cherry blossom thing going on because it's April. I don't know. I have a very baseline.
Like liberties with like the design and the location though. It pans over the city and there are cherry trees everywhere.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense, but it's nice to look at.
It's nice to look at.
Could be pine trees.
Everyone is an earth
Oh
enthusiast.
no. In a perfect world, it would look like you're like April.
Oh,
No.
Oh,
So whoever wants to walk in these sidewalks, they're gonna have to like pass by at least 40 trees, and just stuck tree seeds in between the little cracks, and no one's taking care of them. But who cares? It looks nice.
There you go.
But yeah, other than that, I can't talk about it musically because I don't know anything about music other than the soundtrack. I like the soundtrack that goes with it. Of course, it's got its like violin vents and everything, but there's actually other soundtracks that I like that aren't the violin bits.
oh yeah.
Can we talk about how he was listening to the theme song on repeat?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man. It reminded me of one anime theme song. I don't remember the name of it, but if I remember it, I'll tell you guys.
Hey, tell me honestly though, if you ever whenever you find a really good anime opening, do you like seriously not listen to it on repeat until you're sick of it?
We all jam out.
Okay, cool.
Been
Glad
listening
I'm
to
not
Ninja
crazy.
Slayer for the past 3 days.
There you
Full
go.
Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, man. That third opening, divine.
I don't even watch I haven't even kept up with Kaguya-sama Love is War, which is came out, the first season came out last year, the second season started this year. But like the theme songs, both of them slap. I mean, one sec. Girlfriends. Okay, how many organs do you rate it? I gotta know.
I'll give the show right now 9 cherry blossom tree branches limbs.
Nice. Nice.
If I were to give it anything, I'd give it a bass clef and ask it to get out of my sight because I don't like bass clef.
Fuck you, garbage can. I wonder what it's like playing an alto clef, bitch.
See, everyone's gonna be like, "This isn't organs and stuff. You guys don't understand. Music is a man's soul, so
It's part of my mind."
Basically, it all makes sense.
Technically, we do have to ingrain it in our souls because we kind of know it left from right.
I'll give it.
Nobody really cares about alto clef.
I'll give it a total of 2 wrist bones. Because I'm fairly certain that I broke mine skating. Let's go.
You can never draw again.
Whoa.
Actually, it's so that Kosei can never play piano again, but that works too.
Very nice.
Without his wrists.
Not with those
I'm using
pitch perfect
to raise
CG
his
hands he can't.
Oh yeah. What do you rate it, Garrison?
Let's see. From a musician standpoint, half a kidney. From a weeaboo standpoint, I'll give it, a pancreas or 2 or 4. A pancreas. A good-sized pancreas.
A good sized pancreas. It's just a pancreas.
Yeah.
Also, I have to Spancreas.
Hey.
Spank
All right.
bank.
Well, that has
Uh-oh.
been episode 3 of AnimuPodcast. Make sure to like, subscribe, and fucking comment, and we'll use your organs to rate another anime.
Please
I'll
come.
DDoS you.
We
We're
all.
watching
Wait, hold on. You go first.
next week. We're watching 5 episodes of July and April, and 6 more episodes of Power Curry Circus. Also, I'd like to motion next week to drop the show
What show?
Power Curry.
You want to drop?
Oh, you wanna
I'm
drop it?
scared.
Oh,
It depends
Why are
on
you
how we
scared?
feel
out
next
so
week. Depends on
good.
how we feel next week. It started out really good.
It's getting
Like-
good, dude.
If it goes further downhill, I can't. Yeah.
it might go south.
There's a lot.
There's a
And
50-50
I
chance.
will-
man.
Yeah,
Continue
it
to
could go,
watch
it could
it.
go north too.
I will continue to watch it if we do drop. I'm gonna finish watching it anyway because I want to see how it ends. But
Yeah, and then you can give us a big summary of how none of it makes
Yeah.
sense.
I can do that. I will be the
Tell me
one
how it doesn't make sense.
to explain everything and see if it keeps going or not. If it keeps going, if it goes south or north or even west.
We all have Instagrams now, not our actual ones, but Fence's used for AnimuPodcast. So if you have any individual questions, you can message us there, or just go to AnimuPodcast on Instagram. But yeah,
Section.
Animu
the
Podcast.
comments?
You all have a good week. Hey, feel free to watch the anime that we're watching and come back and listen to our opinions.
You
Comment,
Yeah.
could yell at
comment
us
your
over the
opinions.
phone.
Tell us that we're wrong.
Yeah, we
Please.
could do some call-ins. They'll be like, hey, would you talk about the anime? Of course, if you get out of hand, we're just gonna end the call there, and But
We pick up
We
the
might
phone,
do
the
a
first thing they
Twitch
say is,
stream.
you're
Who
wrong.
knows?
They didn't lie. They didn't lie. It was April.
Come to my house and harass me outside my window and tell me how vehemently wrong I am about my opinion on this TV show. Do it.
Oh my gosh. Who knows? If we get popular enough, we'll do a Twitch, and we can just
Twitch.
oh no,
Oh no.
Doctor
I've
disrespect.
been saying the anime's name wrong this entire time.
What is it? What is it?
I haven't been paying attention. Oh my god.
Bye, guys. 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 Bye, guys.